Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen, from Baltimore, I locks it down. Then I make it move, so I make it down. Represent the same town, that's the street of me. I'm going down in the hood, I'll get the road. Never been a legend of fact, I'm too nice. Give it to my brother, I'm impossible like this book. I'm over some dudes that's calmer than they cool. The ice around me is 24, I'm that dude. Never been the type to ever see them flip. Just ran down an aisle, always is fully equipped. You know I stay real and you know I'm too ill. They calling me Will, I'm already familiar. My house in the hill, big as a lake. I guess that's why everybody want waving and hate. I'm just trying to make moves and I'm making hits. You don't want to thank y'all for having me. We running it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I want y'all real quick, when I say roar, y'all say too, roar! Roar!
Oh, that's awesome. So I always like to start these talks by saying one thing, and I know this holds true for both of us. It's good to be home.
Yes, sir.
So thank you, Baltimore. This is the part of the program where you get to ask us any question you want, like where I get my hair done, anything you want. So we hope we see a lot of hands. We're going to have an interactive and collaborative conversation. So ask away. I know some of you probably can relate to a lot of things you saw in this film, but I always start with this, and please take this message with you today. I believe that there are thousands of problems in the world today, but I believe that 99% of them can be solved if we were just kind to one another. So be kind. Questions? Yes. Well, I'm going to give you two things. One I shared with the earlier class, so two things come to mind is, oftentimes we make excuses because we think too much because of lack of funding, I can't do this. Because of lack of resources, because of space, because of people, I can't do that. I want to encourage you to change that because of to in spite of the lack of resources, in spite of the shortfall of money, in spite of the lack of people. I will do it and show you because I can. So you can. So in spite of instead of because of. Last but not least, you will all face challenges in your life. Succeeding and failing go hand in hand. When you fail at something, you're simply collecting data. So I'm giving you all an acronym to put in your back pocket when you leave here today. Failing, finding an intended lesson in needed growth. It means that there's something you needed to know that you didn't know that you now know, so now you can elevate and move forward. That's what I use when I have a bad day or short day. And at the end of the day, the best part about every day, whether it's a good day or a bad day, is that you're not done yet. Great question.
And to answer your question on that end, I keep God first, and I already know that I have a lot of people that I can't let down, so the motivation alone keeps me going, just like my brother. I know he's a big inspiration of my life, so therefore when I make certain moves in life now, I'm not so reckless. I always think like, is that a move my brother made? Nah, you know what, so always keep God first, so whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and always believe in yourself.
Excellent. More questions? Yes.
Senior. So it's no coincidence that the both of you chose music as like your outlet and what you devote your life to. How did you find out that music was your passion? So was it something that just clicked? You know, was it someone in your life?
Let me repeat the question. It's no coincidence that we both chose music. We like to thank our mom, Cheryl White, rest in peace. She gave us the gift of music, and did something click for both of us. For me, it was opportunity. I was supposed to go to Carver Vocational Tech School, be a competent, play football. I broke my hip, showed up at the Baltimore School for the Arts wearing a sousaphone on crutches, and the rest is history. So music found me, and I found it halfway through. You can tell your story.
Me personally, I just always just love, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop from your Biggie Smalls to your Tupacs to your Jay-Z's, you know what I'm saying, like, a couple of new young dudes I'm into, you know what I'm saying, like, but I used to freestyle, you know what I'm saying, on the corners of the urban city of Sandtown for a couple of the street cats, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 7. I'm 37 now, so, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 16, I got signed, I rap for Capadonna, who's affiliated with the Wu-Tang, went to New York, you know what I'm saying, like almost got signed to Loud Records, but my father didn't want to sign a contract, and it has always been an outlet when things ain't go my way, frustrated. Even when I used to hustle, when I used to really be out in the streets, I've been shot, been stabbed, I've really been out there, you know what I'm saying. I always had rhymes in my head, always rapping and out there, and this just became a way of life. It was always it always just calmed me down and just kept me level-headed when things wasn't going right in life, when things got tough. Music was always there for me.
Excellent question. Thank you. Other questions right over here.
Yeah, so you've been rapping for 30 years. How's your style changed over that time?
I can rap any type of way. I keep it PG for y'all. If it was a different demographic group, or you know what I'm saying, the teachers and students in school, I could definitely turn up a notch. I rap, you know what I'm saying. But I started off like a little small competition in school. Then I rap for a bunch of elderly people at senior citizen homes. So my rap style is basically just goes however I'm feeling it. I can rap fast, I can rap slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can do it however you want to do it. But as I get older, I try to take more of the streets and like actually add what I'm actually doing with my life right now. Like I moved to Texas, I'm married now, so you know what I'm saying. Like from 16 to 24, I sold dope. You know what I'm saying? Like so I haven't touched a drug in about 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. Like I try to just implement positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know, like it's all man from Texas. That's why I live it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my heart forever gonna be Sandtown, Baltimore. Like you can't never take that from me. Baltimore made me to what I am today, and I give all praise and all thanks to people, you know what I'm saying, like teachers and, you know what I'm saying, like counselors and people like my brother that, you know what I'm saying, I used to call him a lot of nights crying and just so stressed out. I had to bury my father, you know what I'm saying, he got level 4 cancer a year ago, you know what I'm saying, like, there's always been a lot on my plate, but I always feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'd rather for it to be me than somebody else because I'm built for it.
Excellent. Other questions? All right, and we might need a facilitator to the faculty out here at some point. Yes.
What's up, Dad?
Finally figured out at your school that you could like make a profession out of being a tubist and really wanted to pursue that. How long and hard was it for you to really get in that rhythm of practicing every day and getting to school?
Oh, wow. So I'm off in that. So when I finally figured out music, how did I get in a rhythm? How did I figure out how much it would take? Let me just say this. When people ask me what does it take to be a professional musician, I say everything. It will cost you everything, just like training for the Olympics. When people ask me, well, do you play trumpet, do you play drums? I say, I only get paid to play one. In terms of what gave me the green light to go ahead, I believe in the 3 C's, which I share with a group of gentlemen. I think what we all want, I always think that whatever you do in life, you should do it in a way to allow others to join you. So I believe in the 3 C's, choice, chance, and change. What we really want is togetherness. And to get her, if you break that word down, togetherness, that's what it spells, means that we all just want a chance to create the right choices to see the kind of change that's for the betterment of all. And just because you asked a brilliant question, I'm going to show you how easy change is today. Everybody in the audience, I need you to look to the person to your left. If there's nobody to your left, please look the other way. Okay, and on the count of 3, don't say anything until I say 1, 2, 3. I need you to say, I can change. 1, 2, 3. I can change. Now look at the opposite way, whatever way you was looking. If you're looking at a wall, please turn the other way. And on the count of 3 this time, I need you to say, we can change. Wait till I say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can change. My challenge to each of you today is to present your very best to the world. I can change. You can change. We can change. We shall change. We have to change. We must change because together is our best way of changing, and we must prepare our young minds to lead the way. Thank you. Questions? Great question.
No matter what it is. Shoot, man. What's up, Jeffrey? What's going on?
So, how does it feel coming talking to us and you're so close to where you are from home in the world in terms of like opportunity and privilege? Is there any resentment there?
We're all human. I always focus on commonality. I embraced our differences, but in my mind, we're human. We breathe the same air. We live on the same planet. We drink the same water. So no matter how different we are, there is a commonality. No resentment in my life. I was dealt a hand. It was very difficult. But guess what? I played it to the best of my ability. I personally believe that life is fair because it's unfair to everyone.
And to answer your question, it's just as long as you believe in yourself and you always put God first, and your teachers, your faculty. I know a lot of times teachers get on y'all nerves. Like it is what it is. You feel me? But at the same time, though, they're here to help y'all succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, please listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're here to make sure that y'all succeed. Their reward is saying when y'all go to college, when y'all get in these Ivy League schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they actually see how y'all came in as freshmen and where y'all at now with growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times teachers don't get a lot of credit. They're one of the most underrated job it is, but they should be up there with the doctors, getting paid, the doctors and the lawyers and everything, because they play a big role in y'all future. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me, we have been to about maybe 15, 16, 17 states. You know what I'm saying? We have talked to kids 5,000, 10,000, you know, or more, and I always just tell them, like, no matter where you go at in life or what you become, always be humble. Never forget where you come from. And if you're in an opportunity ever in life to give back, no matter what it is, always do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I might can't reach everybody in here, but if I can just reach one kid, I did my job.
I saw some hands over here. I saw a couple hands over here. You have to raise them high because the light is, right here. We'll go over right here in the middle. Yep.
I see you in the back. I got you next. What's up, Chris?
Oh man, can I take that? You see what we're doing? How do we always remain confident? There is always something called performance anxiety. You know, I'm up here listening to you, but I'm mad that I stuttered a little bit and my eye can change, you can change, but you got the message, so thank you for hearing that message. But I'm going to tell you how I prevent performance anxiety and how we mostly roll. It's called the 7 Ps, and I want you to write this down. If you got a phone, you can take this with you. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. I'm going to say it one more time. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So the way we combat anxiety, the way we do this, is that we plan prior to the event. We practice individually, not together. Together is the only time you see this. This is really freestyle, and what you saw in the movie was on the spot. But that's how we combat, and that's how we focus and try to elevate our game each time. Anything you want to add to that?
Me, when you give me this mic and I talk that stuff, it ain't nobody tell me nothing. I don't care who you is, where you at. I battle against anybody. I get up on here, I do my thing. I'm highly confident. Fat boy swag, I already got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know me as a person. Like, I never got nervous ever, because when it's showtime, it's go time. And for me, you know what I'm saying, I love these type of opportunities and I live for them. So when I get the opportunity, you only want to take the you want to take Will for a reason.
Excellent question. Okay, one more question.
Hold on. I want to get the person that was in the back first, and then we can just take one. If that's cool. Whoever, yeah. Speak up a little bit. What's up, Big Sam?
Wait a minute. Oh, go ahead.
The power of music is however you create it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own definition of what music is. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I listen to Tchaikovsky. I love Bach. You know what I'm saying? Like I also listen to country. I listen to rap, and I listen to jazz too. So when somebody say that they just only listen to one genre of music, they're not a musician. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to elevate your mind, and you have to listen to all genre of music so you can actually understand the different formats. My brother first time 101 masterpiece classical 101 masterpiece classical performance, you know what I'm saying, my lifetime. Is the first time I ever even learned anything about classical music. He gave it to me, and it was so soothing and so rich and so calm, you know what I'm saying, like, so really music is how you predict it, because you got some people that might just, all I listen is NBA Youngboy, I don't listen to nobody else, like, he the hardest ever, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that might be y'all, like, you currency on your nerves, and you throw an NBA Youngboy, and you like, I'm good now, you know what I'm saying, like, before a game or a session, I mean, you got some people that might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might just be on their Drake. That's all they want. They don't want nothing. If it ain't Drake, I ain't with it. You feel me? Like, so it's really how you feel. Whatever music make you feel when you listen to it, that's all that counts. If it gives you a good feeling, as long as it gives you a great feeling and it helps you out with your problem, this is how you interpret it.
I would just add to that, I think the power of music is healing. I think we're part of COVID changing. Music will heal people. And I think the most important part of music is the collaborative environment. Whether you're Asian, African American, Indian, or whatever, when we mount the stage, we're rapping, whether it's country, whether it's classical music, I got a big secret for all of y'all. Guess what? We all choose from the same set of notes and rhythms. The difference is what we put into it. And so I want you to put your very best into music, offer the world your very best, and collectively, that has to equal something positive. I always say this, a moment of transparency, I know we gotta go. I could sit on my couch, eat donuts, play my Nintendo Switch, and be happy all day. But I get up and bust my butt because I want to let you down. I don't want to let you down. I don't let the person in the back. And you don't want to let me down. You don't want to deprive the world of the very best version of you. So leave here today offering the world your very best, and we will see together something magnificent. Thank you all for a beautiful day.